Well, it's been almost 2 years since Bloober Studios released the game Layers of Fear. And if you remember my review on it, you'll remember that I didn't really enjoy it. It was a mediocre game in that time period, slightly better than most of the other horror games. But Observer is 100% different, and I really enjoyed it. Observer takes place in a dystopian Krakow of 2084. You play as Daniel Lazarski, an observer for the company Chiron.
Curfew is now in effect in all Class C districts. Remain in your apartments and enjoy your chosen holographic content. Thank you for your cooperation.
What exactly is an observer? Well, there are chips inside of people's brains, and an observer can access them to relive their memories. Pretty much they're all shattered and broken, and they're 100% terrifying. The game begins with Lazarski waking up in his car where he experiences a phone call mixed with a hallucination from his son. Filled with determination, Lazarski pinpoints the location of the phone call, an apartment building, specifically a Class C apartment building, one of the worst places you can live. As Lazarski is scouring the apartment for any sign of his son, the building goes into lockdown. Whether it was a bug in the system or a detection of a plague known as nanophage. We're stuck here, alone, with no backup. You must turn to a group of uncooperative residents to try to narrow down someone or something that is on a murderous rampage across the apartment. Lazarski must use his skills of breaching into the minds of the dead victims to try to find out what's going on. You must battle through their deepest, darkest fears before finding the truth. Some sections going for as long as even an hour.
Don't try to talk. There's another way.
Fuck.
Subject approved. Commencing neural interrogation.
Oh! What the fuck? However, the more minds you connect to, the further reality and fiction become blurred together. It starts exposing Lazarski's own fears and intertwining them with the victims. Jumping more into the technical side of things, the game looks pretty damn good. The only problem I have with it is the optimization. While trying to record and play the game at the same time, I would constantly drop under 60 frames on low to medium graphics. The game also makes turning AA off not really an option. Not literally, but the game just looks so bad when you have them turned off. Look at these vertical neon strips. With AA turned off, they turn into 400 sub-horizontal sections. Other than that, the game looks pretty great. And we have 4 PCs in this apartment right now, so one of them could actually run the game properly. So my friend and I played that for a couple hours. However, the footage that you're watching now is from my computer. Anyways, back to the game. It uses the same navigation as Layers of Fear, except only in dream sequences. So if you ever hit like a dead end or anything, you can pretty much just turn around and your objective's right there. But the thing that Observer does differently than Layers of Fear is that these segments are fucking terrifying. Observer does the opposite. There's so much going on that you're in a constant state of panic. It gets so horrifying at some points that I literally had to take a break. And that's saying something. I can sit through any horror movie in existence and not jump. Something that kind of annoyed me in this game was the stress mechanic. And I'm gonna keep it in these air quotes because nothing really happened with it. Sure, after ejecting out of a mind, you'd have to take one of your stress pills, but other than that, it just kind of happens out of nowhere for no reason. It was boring resource management for no real reason. It was basically like balancing a food and water meter in a survival game. So basically what would happen is you'd get stressed after a long enough period of time and you'd start getting this like ugly pixelation effect on your screen. Also, the game has a pretty low FOV. You can change it in the config files, but seriously guys, it's 2017, this is a PC game, put it in the menus. Speaking about menus, the video option menu is a nightmare. Instead of just having the advanced settings on the right like every other PC game in the world, you have to search for the custom graphics options and then move over to the right for the custom options. Pretty lame, dude. Overall, I do think that this is a step in the right direction for horror games in general and also the studio. It's a slightly better game than Layers of Fears, and I give this game a 7 out of 10. Most of the things that are bringing this down is the performance issues, the menu system, the whole starting section is pretty boring and on rails. But still, it's a great game, and I totally recommend you guys to pick it up during a sale. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching the return of indie reviews. Speaking of that, I have a quick little section here at the end to talk about why I've been gone and what's going on with the channel. Just for those people who actually enjoy the show and want to know more about me. So, here we go. So basically, I was kicked out of my house. I had nowhere to go. I moved in with a friend, Chris and Brandy. They're really great people. Thank you so much. I was in a really dark place. I thought I was going to kill myself, but I didn't. They took me in. I slept on an air mattress for a while. Then I moved to a different town across the province, which I am enjoying myself in. I got a transfer for my job. Everything's doing okay. Now I'm sleeping on a couch, this couch, which is kind of shitty. I have about like 12 feet in my entire room. That's okay. It's a really nice place though, and I'm having a lot more fun where I am now. Life's doing okay. I'm doing alright. I'm back here for now. With that being said, I want to start doing my content more regularly, actually super regularly compared to how I used to do it. Videos are going to be indie reviews, which are the serious videos, are going to be coming out on Wednesdays. There will be an Indies Picks coming out on Fridays, which is me highlighting a single game, just doing like a little recommendation of an indie game that you may or may not know about. And then on Sundays, for those of you who still like the Indie Critics formats, those will be coming out on Sundays as well, every single week. That means there will be 3 videos a week. Every 2 days there will be a new video. I think that's how it works out. So we have Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays for every single video, and most of them will be coming out at 1 p.m. PST, so those are the dates. I'm excited to give this a shot, and next year we are aiming for 10,000 subscribers by next year. I have a bet with Lauren, one of my best friends from so long ago, basically when I was still called Muth, way back in the day on Twitch and just all that. She's been there for me for about 7 years, 8 years now. I have a bet with her that I will hit 10,000 subscribers next year, so that's our goal. I'm going to be pumping out videos 3 times a week for sure, 100%. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me. And we'll just here comes some quality ass fucking content. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I will see you on Friday for Indies Picks. Have a good rest of your week, guys. See you then.